Alright everyone, and welcome back to the F1 League on F1 2015, and here we are today for round 17 of the season at Brazil for obviously the Brazilian Grand Prix. And yep, this is a penultimate race of season 3 then, and here we are on our best qualifying lap, nice and dry for qualifying. Luckily it wasn't in practice, but yeah, at least for the qualifying session it is nice and dry, blue skies, and yep, we'll have a chance to drive the car to the max then. But unfortunately we barely practiced for this one, so there's not going to be much chance of that happening probably. But yeah, this is a track that has gone alright with me in the past. Obviously I got second place here last season. That race had to be aborted unfortunately because Codemasters were Codemasters. But yeah, we are down in 6th place at the minute then. Sadly no Hickey this week, so just be me for the Mercedes team this time round, but he should be back hopefully for the finale in Abu Dhabi next time out. But yep, it's RBZ on pole then at this stage with a 109.9, well best only 11.2, so we want to improve on that ideally, as we're going to come to the line now then, and we improve to a 111.1, not much better. But yeah, we're 8th on the grid then, only 10 cars center time. Golf Club disconnected I think. And yeah, not the best day then for us, but it's RBZ on pole from Diddy Cupid and Silent Mole. And yeah, that is the top 3 then scoring points. Obviously RBZ and Silent Mole could still catch us for second in the championship. Dead Strategy looks like it'll be a 3 stop for us today then. And yeah, we're on the grid now, and the lights are coming on. And away we go then in Brazil. And yeah, again an alright start as we've got Dizzy Cupid there going slowly, and towards turn 1 he seems to have a problem of some sort, as Ledyard would say. But yeah, he retired from the session. F1 Maestro's at a half spin there. We've been forced that way a little bit in turn 2. Then we bang wheels with Hamilton Van, have a little bit of a slide. Then we try too hard to get back on the power there and have another slide, and that costs us even more time. Racing instant I think. But yeah, for Dizzy Cupid, he is out of the race then. He had a glitch where the menu wasn't disappearing off his screen properly or something. But Hamilton Van's had another spin now then, and that puts us up into 9th place then. So yeah, not the best start for us, but yeah, we're still in the points at least. And got Gauch Crab there, who is actually, we'll get closer, we'll see, he's on the intermediate tyres. For some reason his game decided he was going to have a wet race today. So yeah, good old Codemasters. I mean, that is just, yeah, I mean, I think that happened in reverse to Arte in China all the way back in the start of the season. We died at the inside Gauch Crab, didn't actually realise at the time, but yeah, managed to pass him there pretty easily, obviously because he had a completely different conditions to us. But we skipped to that end of lap 3 now then. Grumpy Lion has already paired then, so that seems very early for a stop, as on the next lap we actually have Xbox One in, so both Marussia's in pretty early here for their stops. And yep, on to the end of lap 5 now. We've got Commando, RBZ and Silent Mole all in the pits now then, so maybe 4 stops, maybe 3, not sure at this point. But we've got F1 Maestro and Case Legend both in the pits. That puts us up into the lead. Then at the end of lap 7 we come in for our stop, so yeah, we'll be maintaining our 3 stop. I don't know about the others though, they may decide to do more prime stints I guess. We'll certainly be hoping to do 2 more option stints and then just 1 prime stint as we go on to another set of option tyres. And looks like there's a bit of a mix actually between primes and options there. Most of the front runners though had gone to primes at this point I think, so they moved into 3 prime stops I guess. Out of the pits we're back down to 8th place then, behind F1 Maestro, who's having a party on Twitter this week. But yeah, we're ahead of Hamilton Fan by quite a comfortable gap, and obviously Gauch Crab who's in the wet still. But yeah, on to lap 10 then. We're catching up to Grumpy Lion, who's obviously near the end of his stint now, having come in so early for his stop. But yeah, get a good run out of turn 4 here, and towards turn 5 I didn't expect to have so much speed there, and we're looking to the inside there, and didn't actually plan to make a pass here, but we ended up going for it anyway. And yeah, he gave us room, and yep, we went through up into 7th place, and we're catching F1 Maestro again. But we've got Xbox One in the pits then for his second stop of the race, and then later on in the lap we've got Gauch Crab there still in the wet, and yeah, F1 Maestro getting a little bit stuck behind him there as he goes to lap him, and that does allow us to catch right up to him. And it was kind of close, so I think the gap was staying pretty like even between us, but then that just allowed me to catch up a little bit. And obviously this is going to get me now within DRS range, which is sort of the opening I've been waiting for here. And yeah, we should hopefully have a chance now then towards turn 1, as yeah, we're coming out of these flat out final corners then in the slipstream now, and we get DRS here. Then he's going to stay to the inside. We're going to just keep on the racing line here, as we come across the line, we're side by side. I've got the race in line, and I managed to outbrake him, and yeah, we're through and into 5th place then. And yeah, it's Commando up next, but we've got a little bit of a gap to him, and it's Casey Legend right in front of him as well, I think. But we're now going to have F1 Moisture attacking us with DRS. We're going to go defensive here towards turn 4. We're on the inside. We lock up though slightly. That could allow him to cut back underneath, but yeah, he doesn't have as good a run as I thought, and yeah, we may be able to just about hang on to this now and towards turn 5, and yet we are in front. We were in it a little bit wide though. He may have a little look at us, but no, we managed to hang on, and yeah, maintain it through turn 6. So yeah, we skipped up it. Skipping to lap 15 now. Then we've got Silent Mode, Commando, and RBZ all coming in once again. Obviously going with the similar strategy it seems, and then we've got both me and Casey coming in on this lap then. So we got 9 laps out of those options. He actually was doing that stint on Prime, so that's kind of encouraging then. We're that quick, well, we can do that on the options as opposed to the Primes, because obviously you'd think they'd be the faster tyre. As we do want to go on to Primes now, then I was planning on doing about 11 laps on these and then going on to options at the end. That was sort of the plan, I guess. Out of the pits we're going to come then, and it looks like Commando is going to pass us then as we navigate this pit exit, as Grumpy Lion has retired from the race. Not sure what happened to him, and it looks like F1 Moisture has actually got a good run us here now then as we're coming out the pits, and yep, he goes through as well then up into 6th place. We're back down to 7th, but we're right behind him now. Hopefully we can pass him quite similar to how we did before. I'm not actually that far behind Casey Legend and Commando either. There's a little bit of lag going on there. I didn't expect to be that close alongside him. I actually backed out of it because I wasn't sure exactly where he was there, but yeah, coming out of the final corner now then on lap 17, and yeah, we're right behind him once again. This could be a carbon copy of the move we did before here. Looks like it is then, as we've got DRS now then onto the pit straight, and once again we're going side by side with them here towards turn 1, and yeah, it is pretty much the exact same except we don't really lock up this time, and we're through and into 6th place then. So that's the pass for us done then, and hopefully we can maintain it this time. But once again, he's going to have DRS here down towards turn 4. We'll just do what we did last time, but hopefully not lock up this time. As into the corner we go then, sort of holding it on the apex slightly to try and stop him run kind of underneath if that was what he's going to try and do. And yeah, maintain 6th place, but as we skip to lap 22, RBZ out the race. As you can see up ahead, 2 dots going slowly there. One of them is his. He's obviously had a crash then, and it was him and Silent Mole who were battling at the front. And yeah, we can see he is going slowly there in the Williams, and yeah, that is going to put us up straight up into 3rd place then, as someone else had actually pitted, I think. And yeah, now suddenly that's 1st place just at the road, so suddenly we may have a chance of challenging for the win here, as we got Commando there up in 2nd as well, and we're really not that far off him at this point then, as we're skimming to lap 26 then, where Casey and Commando both come in for their final stops. We're going 1 lap longer then. Looks like they're both going on to Prime tyres for the end, although into the pits we come then. F1 Moisture follows this in as well as we look, and actually Commando went on to options then. That's interesting. Maybe getting a bit aggressive for the final stint to see if he could pass Casey Legend there, maybe. But yeah, F1 Moisture doing well. Looks like options are going on for him as well, same for us, and we'll have to hope that our option tyres can help us to chase both Commando and Casey Legend down then, and maybe get a win here, which would have been a bit unexpected. But yeah, thanks really to that collision thing that we did in Silent Mole, I guess. And well, it didn't really work out for us, to be honest, as we get to lap 34 and the options are starting to go off, but F1 Maestro seemed to have better grip than us at this point. He was continuing to catch us, as yeah, we're coming down the pit straight now then to begin the penultimate lap. He's looking to the inside of us here, and we managed to just about hang on, but we've run out wide. You can see just from looking at our size that they're really worn at this point, and yeah, F1 Maestro gets a good run on us here through turn 3, and he's going to have DRS this time. We're going to try and go defensive again, but I don't think this time we're going to have as much of a chance defending this one as we lock up again. Run wide, and he's going to go through now, and yep, and he goes into 3rd place. And yeah, we're back down to 4th. Can we fight back into turn 5? No, we can't. And yeah, looks like he has maintained the place, and so good racing with him there. And we get to the final lap then, as it's going to be Casey Legend who actually takes the win then. So well done to him. That's his first win of the season, I believe, with Commando in 2nd, who was pushing him all the way. So good race from both of them. F1 Maestro as well to take the podium as well. And yeah, cross line for us in 4th place, which isn't too bad really, because we didn't really seem to be on the pace for the most part. But yeah, in-game penalties came into this once again. I think they got taken off, so even though it shows us on the podium there, we are 4th. So yeah, I mean, that's alright because we were 4th on the track, so that's usually where I expect to be, like wherever I finish on the track. And yeah, there we go then. It's Keith then with his first win of the season then. So yeah, as I said, well done to him. Dizzy Cupid then out of it today obviously made the race a lot more open, and then that crash with RBZ and Silent Mole did as well. And in fact, those two run into trouble has actually guaranteed me second in the championship, I believe. So hooray for that, second again. But yeah, there's the race director then. A lot of warnings and stuff as usual. And yeah, that is it for this race then. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, a like would be appreciated. And yeah, next week will be the finale at Abu Dhabi. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you then. Goodbye.